everybody, it's Rains again. Sorry I haven't been uploading on time. I went to record this video yesterday, and when I sat down to actually record this, both of my batteries were dead. So I was unable to record at all yesterday. Even though I was fully prepared to, had all my makeup done. It was a very big disappointment. So I'm getting this done today. Thursday I'm going to be doing a hair tutorial. Thursday I'm going to film a hair tutorial for Friday, which is going to be a messy curly, how I do my messy curly hair. But today we're doing this tutorial. It's a red, white, and blue patriotic look. It's a red and blue cut crease with white shimmer on the inner corner with a metallic red lip. Not the most wearable look, maybe if you're going to a parade or a party for the 4th of July, but it's just something fun that I thought that I would put out there. Got my nails all patriotic with red, white, and blue too, so thought I'd have my makeup match today. Okay, so let's get on with the tutorial. Okay, I've already done my full face, so let's get on with the eye makeup. Zoom right on in. I'm going to start with a brown pencil. You can kind of see that I've already done this once. Kind of messed up while I was shooting, while filming it, so I'm just going to map out where I want my cut crease to be. And with a dense pencil brush or a smudge brush, or you can even use a Q-tip for this. I'm not pulling at my skin, I'm just holding it still, just to make blending this out really easy. So you want this to be nice and blended. We don't want a sharp line there yet. I can take my NYX Milk Jumbo Pencil, and I'm going to go right up there. I'm really not making full lines, I'm just making little dots. Again, make sure that it's pretty much even. I'm going to go down to the tear duct and all around. So we're just taking this all around the eye. Now I'm taking a flat brush and just smudging this out. And this one you want to be a little bit more precise on this line 4. So this is going to act as a base for the eyeshadow that we're going to be putting on. Just notice this needs to come down a little bit. This is when we can get this line as perfect as we can, so we don't have to do as much cleanup later on. Now I'm using my e.l.f. palette to get this bright red. And that is this red right here. And I am going to take a paddle brush. If I can find my paddle brush. Here it is. It's actually the e.l.f. C brush. Really good for packing on color. I'm going to take that right up to that line. I'm not going all the way across, leaving the tear duct clean. I'm just really focusing on getting this outer corner and the lid really saturated with color. Okay. Now I'm taking a teeny tiny little flat brush, and I'm going in with the Sleek palette. I'm taking the matte white, it's all mattes. Taking a nice, bright, dense white. I'm just packing that on, taking it down almost halfway on the lower lash line. Just packing it on. And then go back with the same brush I used before with no extra product. And just sweep it back and forth, and basically trying to get a nice blend without it turning pink. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm going to go in with a blue eyeliner. It's my Avon Luxury Eye, I think it's called. It's been sharpened down, so unfortunately the name of it has come off, but it's in Midnight Blue. I'm going to do the same thing that we did with the brown. This is going to be our actual line for our cut crease this time. So we want to make this a little bit more defined. I'm taking that same pencil brush that we used before. I'm trying to sweep it up as well as blending it in. Get it down just a little bit, just to get a little bit of darkness here. Okay, I'm going to take Sleek palette again, and my favorite, this is the e.l.f. Professional Defining Brush. It's a nice fluffy angled brush. It's really good for blending, applying into the crease, especially if you have small eyes. But I'm taking the bright blue here, and when you put it on top of this really dark blue, it makes a really nice intense blue. I'm just going to trace right along that line, blending it up as we go. And don't go past this corner that you've made. Okay. Then on my Real Techniques base shadow brush, I'm going to take my MAC Blanc type before I even start any kind of blending. I'm just going to put that right almost on top and into the brow. I'm going to take my big fluffy blending brush, which for some reason I can't find any of my brushes that I just had. Okay. And do a lot of blending here. gonna have to fix my eyebrow after. I'm taking some of it away. Okay, just gonna add a little bit more of the Blanc type. And then on my Real Techniques brow brush, I'm going to take the light blue from this palette, the Sleek. I'm going to first put that right in the center, so it's brightest there, and sweep it up to meet with the white. Then, from the e.l.f. palette, I'm taking this peachy orange. I'm putting that right on top of it, which is going to tone it down and bring it a little bit more of a softer look, but you'll still have a little bit of that blue peeking through. Just so that the lower lash line isn't really the focus, but didn't want to really keep it naked. I'm just going to go and fix up my brow just a little bit because it's a little funky looking right now. Just put another coat of my brow gel. A little bit of my highlighter here. Okay. And speaking of highlighter, next we're going in with just a small brush. It's like a smaller version of the Real Techniques base shadow brush. It's kind of like a no brand kind of brush. I'm just going to take a little bit of my Urban Decay Naked Illuminated. Pop that right on the brow bone, just a little bit more over here, and right where all that white is. Okay. And with that same blue eyeliner, put that right on my waterline. And I'm going to put a little bit, not a lot. I'm not going to put a lot of eyeliner on. I just want to darken up. Right with my lashes. And then my Kat Von D Tattoo eyeliner in Trooper. I'm just going to make a very tiny cat eye here. Try to stay like in camera for you. And on this outer edge here, I'm going to take my blending brush again, the same one that we've been using, and my MAC Blanc type, just the teeniest bit on it, and just run it right along, right there. It's just going to clean it up. Just use any blending tone, or even a powder to clean that up also, but Blanc type matches my skin tone. Okay, just going to zoom out a little bit, and we'll do lashes and lips. And just give my lashes a good curl, a couple pumps. And my Tarte. I've been dropping everything today. Oh my goodness. Just wiping off the brush a little bit just so I don't get clumps. And just do a nice good coat. And then a little bit on the lower lash line, not too much because we want to keep it pretty light. Then for my lips, just take a tissue, wipe off any excess lip balm. I'm going to use the OCC Lip Tar Metallics, and this is in Role Play. And I'm going to use that with the Rimmel 100 Kisses in Wine. Just going to start at the Cupid's bow and then go down to the corner of the lip. And the same thing on the other side. Okay. Now I'm taking a little lip brush, teeny tiny, and you want to start off with a little bit of this because a little bit goes a long way. So I have a little bit here. This might be too much actually. A little bit. You just build up the color to what you want. And see, that was actually too much. Having to waste a little bit of it, unfortunately. I'm going to take the lip pencil again. Just go around the edges just to define the lip shape. And the same brush with no extra product. Just to blend that in. If you have anything like I have here, a little bit of a mess up, take a concealer brush. It's the same one that I use for my face. And then a little bit of powder. And there we go. We're done. So here's my red, white, and blue patriotic look for the 4th of July with my shiny metallic red lip. Hope you like it.